What's up, you guys? Mental Hog back here on the channel. We're now up to episode 13 of this Manchester City career mode on FIFA 22. And in today's episode, we've got quite a few big games. We've got a Manchester derby away to start off, which, by the way, that just happened in real life the other day, and Man United got absolutely embarrassed. So hoping to recreate that. Some more Champions League action. We got Wolves, we've got West Brom in the Cup, Brentford, and we're going to kind of try and get all the way through here and see if maybe we can end up in about December or so. Yeah, I think that's a good goal. But if you guys are excited for this episode as much as I am, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We've hit 200 subscribers since, I think I made an announcement about it yet, but thank you guys so much for the 200 subscribers on the channel, and we're already past that. My goal by the end of this year was to hit maybe 250 subscribers, but it looks like we're going to smash that out. So if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe down below and join this project that we're working on. That is this channel. It's been doing so well the past couple months. I've been so excited to make videos for you guys, and I'm only going to keep doing it. So subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss out. Leave comment suggestions for things you think we should do in January. And also, it's time maybe to start thinking about what our next career mode series should be, because by the time we get done with this Man City career mode, I kind of already want to know what our next step is so that I can get it set up now ahead of time and maybe even start thinking about how I want to do it, things like that. So whatever team you want to see me do a career mode with next, leave it in the comments section down below. I'm thinking maybe we do like a lower Premier League team, maybe somebody like an Everton or like one of the teams that got recently promoted. So for example, like you've got Everton, you've got maybe Leicester City. I know they're a really good team right now. But even maybe somebody like Brentford or Brighton or Newcastle, which we did a rebuild with them, but like teams along that line. So let me know what you think about that, or if you want me to maybe do something in one of the other top 5 leagues, Spain, Germany, Italy, France. I'm down for really anything. I know in Italy, Venezia FC is like the vibiest team in world football right now, so that might be fun. So yeah, just let me know what you think about that, but let's stop talking about other series. Let's get into today's episode where we start off against Manchester United. So currently United are a point behind us, and they've got Ronaldo at the club, they've got Thomas Muller, Fred and McTominay are still in that midfield, they've got Gnabry on that right-hand side, Bailly, who scored an own goal, and they've got Tom Heaton in between the sticks, which is a little bit definitely not good for them. He's definitely not very highly rated, so that's going to be interesting, and it is away at Old Trafford. And before we actually get into this game, this is the team we're going to use, but I'm going to sort out a couple of kit numbers. I'll talk to you about it inside the game. Alright, here we are at Old Trafford. So what I did with the kit numbers was I did go ahead and give Kylian Mbappe number 7, because that is his classic number. I changed Raheem Sterling over to number 10, and I put Bernardo Silva back on his number 20, which is what he already wears for the club, so it's, you know, not the end of the world, I think. I also got some comment suggestions from you guys about changing Laporte's number to number 4, changing Ederson to number 1, but those are kind of their classic kit numbers that they chose for the club, you know, so I don't really want to mess with them too much. I want to kind of keep the kit numbers and things realistic, so that's why I gave people the kit numbers I gave them. Let me know what you think about that, if you think you need to make any changes, but let's get kicked off at Old Trafford here and get this game underway. Sané, ooh, getting right past players. Gnabry, former teammate. Sané going all the way inside. Why not? Oh my god! What a start to the game. Within 4 minutes of the game, Leroy Sané has scored for us. And you guys are telling me to shoot with him, and here we are shooting with him. Gnabry trying to mark him, his former Bayern teammate, unable to do so. And that is a tight angle for Leroy Sané to shoot on the goal, and still gets it in. And yeah, Tom Heaton is just not, definitely not the best choice in goal for them. I feel like Dean Henderson or David De Gea would have saved that if they were at the club anymore. I don't know where they are. I don't know why they're playing Tom Heaton for a Manchester derby, but that is Leroy Sané's first goal in a Manchester City shirt, I think. I'm not sure if we're playing him in the Cups or Champions League as if he scored. I'll check after this game, but I think that's his first goal for us since rejoining at Manchester City. So what a way to bring yourself back in the derby. You are down 1-0, though. You're going to need to show a little bit of urgency here, United. McTominay and Ronaldo linking up. Uh-oh, Ronaldo is definitely through on goal. This is not good at all. Oh, bad touch. Oh, a bad touch. A very, very bad touch from Ronaldo in the box. Kyle Walker able to close him down successfully. I think we need to relax. We have the lead. I don't know why I'm playing so aggressively. I can just kind of calm down. Play Mbappe through on goal. Can he score this against Tom Heaton? Absolutely he can. Mbappe announcing himself to the Manchester City faithful, showing that he can score against big clubs like United in these derby games, which is exactly what we signed him up for. Doing one of his classic celebrations. I love that facial expression. It's like The Rock. Can you dig it? I don't know. I don't think Man United can. We have already recreated the scoreline from the Manchester derby that happened this past weekend. I see Raheem Sterling out wide, but it gets played to Mbappe. I can still play through Raheem Sterling, though. He's in so much space. I think I can play this over to Leroy Sané or Phil Foden. I'll take it. That's 3-0 against Manchester United now. This has turned into a little bit of a drumming, and I did not know what to expect going into this game. I have been absolutely struggling in Ultimate Team playing against the AI. I can't even beat them on World Class, but here we are in the Manchester City career mode on Legendary, and I am just 3-0ing Man United, no problem. I don't understand, but I'm not complaining. Laporte deals with that. Oh, he actually plays it into the middle. Ah! What is going on? Just hang on. Just don't let anything go into the back of the net. Ederson with a heroic save right before halftime here. Now all we have to do is defend this corner, and we are safe. We're up 3-0 at halftime, though, and that is just massive from the boys. Possession-wise, they have actually had more possession than us, taking just as many shots. So I think we need to kind of calm the game down and do what Manchester City did in real life, which is just death by 1,000 passes. Don't let them touch the ball, and there's no way they can equalize or get any goals in the back of the net. So let's see if we can do that in the second half. On the move, yes, Harry Kane. We did sell him in the last episode to the same club that we tried to trade with. They didn't want to do the trade, but they wanted to do the purchase. Phil Foden threw on goal. Oh my god, I didn't even see that coming. It's 4-0. Phil Foden has scored a brace for us now, and I think he even got an assist earlier, so he just lives for these Manchester derbies, man. This is a big game player for us. 2 goals in the Champions League final last season. 2 goals in the... Why are our fans facing the gantry? I don't know. I think they're laughing at Gary Neville over there. But, yeah, the dribbling from Phil Foden, absolutely making a fool. Clowning Varane, clowning Tom Heaton. Second goal of the day for Phil Foden. You'll love to see it. What was I even talking about? I don't even know. Oh, Freddie boy. Oh, no. Some kind of knock for Raheem Sterling. Let's immediately sub him off. I don't even want to joke around with that. We need him definitely to stay fit. And let's sub on Ilkay Gundogan, actually, for Kevin De Bruyne, because he doesn't really get to play that many games, and I kind of want him to play more. And also, let's bring on Riyad Mahrez on the left-hand side. Why not? We need a little bit of that. And Leroy Sané is like pretty much always tired after about 60 minutes, so Joao Cancelo holding on to the ball. Mbappe playing through Phil Foden. Phil Foden wants a hat-trick in the Manchester derby. Oh my god, that's 3 for Phil Foden today. This dude is something special. The stadium announcer is still announcing the substitutions we made. Come on, man. This is a 3rd goal for Phil Foden today. We need to be talking about this. Hat-trick for Phil Foden. Joao Cancelo, the best left-back, full-back in the world at the moment, in my opinion. Mbappe and Phil Foden linking up. Those 3. The trident of death. Yeah, I mean, this has turned into an absolute embarrassment for Manchester United. 5-0. Could this be our biggest victory yet? If we score like 1 or 2 more goals, it definitely will be. Luke Shaw out here dribbling on this left-hand side is going crazy. They have a corner, and United's still outpassing us. I don't know, I just suck at passing, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah, Mr. Champions League. See! Oh, Man United won the Premier League last season, apparently. That's right, I do remember that. See. I mean, Ronaldo just gets up, and Ederson palms it into the defender on the line. He palmed it right at Joao Cancelo, and Joao just stood there and said, yeah, this is fine. Oh my god, calm down, McTominay. Well, they have gotten at least a goal back, so they haven't completely embarrassed themselves as badly as they did in the other games. And they actually probably will end up keeping possession over us too, so, you know, at the end of the day, not the worst thing, but, oh, no, come on. In the 89th minute, Ronaldo brings them back another goal, so now they're at 2 goals on the day. I'm not watching that back. Come on, man. Just like in real life, Ronaldo is the only reason they're getting anything at all out of their games. They literally can't do anything without this guy. That's it. It's a 5-2 drumming of Manchester United. I wish we didn't concede those 2. I really thought we could have scored 6, 7 goals today, but we didn't, and they actually brought a couple back. Disappointing at the end that we couldn't hang on, but it is what it is. We won 5-2. Phil Foden with a match ball, taking that home, so all around a good performance. Minus the possession. That was trash, but it's okay. We won. Alright, and now we're going to simulate a game in the Champions League away against Spartak Moscow. Made a few rotations to the side because we have a kind of important Burnley League game against Wolves coming up. So quick sim this, and the result is a 2-0 win. Raheem Sterling off the bench scores, and Ferran Torres gets us kicked off in the first minute with a goal. Nice to see. We progress in the Champions League even further. Confirmation, by the way, that PSG have agreed to personal terms, and we're going to get 190 million pounds added. Pounds? I think it's euros. What am I saying? 190 million euros added to our transfer budget in January. So Kane will be leaving us, but let's just act like he's already gone, huh? We're not going to play him anymore. We already haven't been. But yeah, our next game anyways, up against Wolves. At home, Wolves are a tough side to play against, but they are just behind us, 3 points behind us, in fact. And Villa and Liverpool still on top of us, so hopefully we are able to kind of progress through this game and move further up this table. I want to get a little bit higher up here. Anyways, there we go. First team is going out. They have Anthony Martial, but their team is pretty tired. Although, if I remember last season, I would say teams were tired and we would lose. So, who cares if they're tired? All right, at the Etihad for the first time today. Let's get kicked off against Wolves and hopefully get 3 points. Rodri, Phil Foden trying to get something started here. Mbappe is making a run through on goal, but I'm going to wait just a little bit longer to release him. I think now is a good time. Can we score against Jose Sa? No, we can't. This dude is actually insane. Remind me, whoever we end up doing a career mode with, that I absolutely need to sign him. Holy moly. Oh, no, Laporte, you missed an open goal. But they're going to play it right to Raheem Sterling, and I'm going to try and make a run immediately. Willy Orban is slower than me. I see Mbappe making his run, but he's offside now, so let me try and keep him onside, and now I'll play him through, and he's still onside, I think. Let's get inside. Shoot on his left foot, Mbappe. This is exactly why we signed him. We need that electric pace in that striker position. And yeah, exactly. What we wanted is what we got. Mbappe is putting him in today. He's got that number 7 on. He is in full swing for us at Man City now. Good link up between him and Sterling as well. Both just lightning on the counterattack. Impressive defending from Wolves there to stop that chance. Could have been 2-0, but that's okay. We go into halftime 1-0 up. I have just been passing the ball around. They are just sitting back with their 5-man defense and nothing I can really do, so I'm just passing the ball around and just kind of keeping the possession. If they can't attack, they can't score. That's my thought process. Yeah, as you can see, we're actually keeping the ball, which for me is nice. 4.2 expected goals, and Jose Sa is just... he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. Let's see what we can do from this corner. Oh, we score from the corner. Aymeric Laporte. He has been rumored to be replaced, but we put our faith in him, and he is repaying it with his second goal today against Wolves. Getting in there and putting his body on the line on the corner, heading it into the back of the net. Nothing to be done there by Jose Sa or the defender on the line. Defenders on the line are useless in FIFA. They never do anything. Look at this. He's just standing there, and Jose Sa ends up palming it into his own net. I'll take that. It actually goes down as an own goal for Semedo, though. So, Laporte not going to get credited with the goal, but like I said, those defenders on the line, they're useless. They just put it in, and they don't really help stop it. They'll never put their foot out. They'll just kind of stand there and be a body. If it bounces off them, it bounces off them. That's their thought process, I guess. Mbappe making a run through on goal now. This could be ugly now. This could be 3. Shoots and scores. Mbappe with his second goal of the day. And he's going to do his classic Big Brother, I think it's called, celebration. And that, like I said, the pace, it's just electric. Foden releases him, and he's gone. He's through. He's gone to the shops. All the defenders are nowhere to be seen. They went out to buy cigarette milk, never came back home. And yeah, 3-0. All right, I'm going to freshen up the wings, and I'm going to put Alphonso Davies on the pitch for the rest of this game. So Mahrez and Ferran Torres, wow, I forgot his name, and Alphonso Davies are on the pitch. Oh, Alphonso Davies, wow! He wants that clean sheet. I don't even think it counts if he gets subbed on, though, as a clean sheet. But still, helping the team defend. But, of course, I'm going to try and do more than just hang on to the ball because I don't like to play boring FIFA. Mbappe gets his hat-trick in the last attempt of the game. Oh, my God. What a cross by Ferran Torres and cheeky little header from Mbappe. 2 hat-tricks in 2 games today. Phil Foden the first one, Mbappe the second one. Manchester City is absolutely flying. Last attempt of the game, I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. Jose Sa, sorry, buddy. You're still really good. You're still great. Probably the best keeper I've played against in FIFA 22 so far, but you can't stop Man City. Not anymore. I think the first time, what was it? 1-1? 0-0? Something like that? No more. 4-0 victory against Wolves. We love to see it. Mbappe takes home the match ball this time. Gets the number 7 and immediately starts putting up amazing numbers. There we go, boys. This Premier League season is off to a flyer. Yeah, 58% possession. Finally outpassing the AI. Oh my God, it's about time. 6.8 expected goals, though, so that just goes to show you the quality Jose Sa has. Despite losing and letting in 4 goals, he still managed to... 5.4 rating. Okay, never mind. And now we've got a game in the Carabao Cup against West Brom, who I think are in the championship even still. So second team is going to go out. Cole Palmer getting another game on that right wing spot. I really want to play him a little bit more, but we just have so many good players. I don't know. I can't really fit him in gameplay-wise, but I do want to use him in this game. So quick sim this. The result is going to be a 2-1 win. We progress in the Carabao Cup, something Man City couldn't actually do this season. Grant and Gundo scoring both in the 50th minute. That's fun. And Jesus scoring right before halftime. So good job, boys. All right, now we are in November, and we have a game again against Spartak Moscow. I'm going to send out the first team, but look at this really quick. Midtjylland are currently top of the group with 7 points. Atletico Madrid have only gotten 1 point in the entire group, so wow. If we beat Spartak Moscow here, I think we're guaranteed out of the group. So I'm just going to sim it. Don't really care to play these necessarily. The result is a 3-1 win. De Bruyne on the score sheet again. Foden and Sane. Love to see it. All right, I was going to play this game against Arsenal, but they're 13th in the league, so no reason to. I think I'm going to put on Ferran Torres on the left wing for Sane, but I'm going to sim this game. And Joao Cancelo is suspended for this game, so Alphonso Davies checks in at left back this time. And yeah, Ferran Torres is going to start on the left-hand side. Quick sim this against Arsenal at home. The result is a 2-1 win. Mbappe, Kevin De Bruyne on the score sheet. Easy win, we move. All right, we've got a game against Atletico Madrid in a couple of the games' time, but I'm going to rotate as I need to for that game. I'm going to keep the strongest team rolling out in the Premier League to keep the results going. And they're 10th in the league, so it might not be that easy of a game. The result is still a 2-1 win, though. Leroy Sané, Kylian Mbappe on the score sheet. Nice to see. All right, Atletico Madrid are third in the group. They did recover a few points in their last game against Midtjylland. We're currently top of the group in the Champions League as well. So I am going to send out the most rotated team I can at the moment, just kind of fill in the tired people's gaps, because we do have a game against Liverpool coming up, and I want that to be the last game I play today. So we're going to quick sim against Atletico Madrid. Hope this doesn't come back to bite us. The result is a 4-1 win. What am I worried about? Leroy Sané, De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling, and De Bruyne again. So De Bruyne is putting in the numbers in the simulations, guys. I love to see that. I think with that, too, Atletico Madrid are not making it out of the group. All right, final game we're going to play today is going to be against Liverpool. First team is ready to go. Everybody that's in this team has been doing really well for me lately, so I don't want to make any changes. I want to just kind of keep going with what's been working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's their team. They've got, the usual stuff, but Lautaro Martinez is their striker. That is just about the only difference in that Liverpool team. They're all also kind of tired. Again, doesn't matter, but let's get into this. It's at home. We should win. And they are just behind us a couple points in the table, so let's see what we can do. All right, at the Etihad, once again, the parking lot is empty. What in the world? But the stadium is full. Liverpool are here. Big title game here. Let's see what we can do today. Oh, and Sane just made a fool out of Trent. Trying to cut inside. Still trying to cut inside. Shooting on his left foot. Wow, Leroy Sané feels so good in this episode for me. They keep jumping at Ederson and just headbutting him, man. You're going to injure the guy. Oh, shoot. Big mistake from me. Oh, we are going to pay for that, aren't we? Thank you, Ederson. Holy crap. That was terrible for me. Really, really, really bad. Even Kevin De Bruyne is getting back to defend here. Oh, we're completely open in the middle. What are we doing defensively today? Oh, God, Lautaro Martinez scores right before halftime. I mean, there are so many bodies in the box there. So many. And against Liverpool, you just can't let them score first. You can't be doing that. That is his third goal in 13 matches, so yeah, I mean, we cannot let them score first, because now, good luck beating them now. I mean, maybe something here, though. Maybe something. Nobody's coming at me. Mbappe, can he score before halftime? Oh, it bounces for him. Oh, we get an equalizer. That was hilarious. Right from kickoff. I don't know. Kickoff goal. They exist in FIFA. It's always been a thing. Not much you can do about it. Mbappe, hats off. Hats off. Brings us back. Thank God. Somebody had to do it. The first shot, failed attempt, bounces off of him, gets it on his left foot, and just puts it in. You got to do that sometimes. You got to be able to do that. That's his 8th goal, 10 games in the Premier League. Let's go. All right, so it's 1-1. We have been able to take advantage of their gaps in the midfield that they're creating, but it's only 1-1. We're making mistakes at the back as well, barely keeping possession, and not really passing the ball very much because they just have so much pressure. Phil Foden shoots with his right foot. Oh, just barely missing. I don't think that was saved. Yeah, it was just wide. Oh, man. All right, Liverpool made a couple refreshments, and so am I. I'm actually going to move Mbappe out onto the left wing and bring on Jesus down the middle, and I'm going to bring on Fonzie for the left back spot. We'll see if we make any other changes, but an injection of pace and an attempt at trying to get in behind and score a counter-attacking goal to put us in the lead would be great. I don't want to just be sharing points here today against Liverpool. I want to really solidify a gap at the top of the title. Oh, and Jesus is going to do it, I think. Can he score? Of course he can! You always know who to call. It's this man. You can always dial this dude's number and he will show up and perform for you. I love this guy, man. Jesus, what a player. He's been playing out on the wing for Man City. He's gotten so many assists, too. I think he has like 5 assists this season, but he can score, too. He really can. Alisson, where you at, man? You've been saving things all game. Your national teammate shows up, and now you all of a sudden don't know how to make a save. Oh, God, the lag on the cutscene still. I don't know how to fix that. They subbed off Virgil van Dijk. I'm going to make one more substitution. Rodri is going to come off. Declan Rice is going to come on. I want to give him a try. I haven't given him too many minutes. I think I've only played like 1 game with him since I signed him last January, and that's just not good. Phil Foden in a nice spot here. Okay. Shoot near post. Oh, no, it was wide. Just wide again. Phil Foden twice this game has been so close to scoring. But you know what? He scored at least 6 goals in this episode, or 7 goals, something like that. He scored so many goals, so we can forgive him a couple of missed chances. Maybe we lay it off for De Bruyne? Maybe De Bruyne with a moment of magic for us? Oh, it was close. And, oh, I thought the ball was still in play there. That's it, though. 2-1 win against Liverpool. That was the toughest game I've played today, and the toughest game I've played in a long while there. Tough to break them down, but we did do it. We got them on the counter-attack a couple times. That's all you need. We did end up keeping the ball, but didn't outpass them, as always. Alright, gonna make some rotations here against Sheffield United. They're low down in the league table. Gonna quick sim this game and get a 5-0 win. Oh my god. Bernardo Silva, Jesus on the score sheet, Sterling, Ferran Torres, everybody on the score sheet. My goodness. And would you look at that? The Man of the Month award, Manager of the Month award. 4 wins in November for Manchester City, and the gap, 6-point gap opened up there. 2022's Player of the Year. Mbappe and Harry Kane are in contention, and Harry Kane's not even playing minutes for us, so he could potentially win the Ballon d'Or. Wow. Alright, gonna sim a couple more games. I know we've simmed a lot of games today, guys, but I'm trying to get through this season a little bit faster. There's no reason to play against some of these teams that are on here, so gonna sim against Leeds. The first team, they are fully fit, and the result is going to be a 1-1 draw. Wow, that's the first time we've dropped points all episode, and our gap might slip a little bit at the top of the Premier League table for that. Gonna sim a couple more games. We're guaranteed to go through. We might get first, we might get second, depending on the result here. We did lose to them last time, but hopefully it won't happen again. Midtjylland coming up in the Champions League. My bad. Wow, I forgot what competition this was. Gonna quick sim it. The result is a 2-2 draw. Wow. But we do end up finishing top of our group in the Champions League as a result of that. Happy to see that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement for you. The Ballon d'Or was won by Harry Kane last season. That is actually insane. I think that is the first time in any career mode I've ever done that I've had a player even win the Ballon d'Or. And we actually sold him to PSG. The Ballon d'Or winner is leaving to go to PSG. And I am just not even playing him this season. I can't believe that. We completely gave up on this guy, and he's the Ballon d'Or winner. He hasn't played a single game this season. Not one. Well, he's played a couple, actually, at the very beginning. But since August, he hasn't played at all. At all. And he won the Ballon d'Or. What? Alright, one more game. I promise we're only going to sim one more game. It's going to be against Burnley. They are 19th in the league. It's away. First team kind of rolling out some rotations because we have a game against Spurs that we're going to save to start off next episode. Here we go. Simming the game. The result is a 3-1 win. Raheem Sterling, Bernardo Silva, Ferran Torres on the screen. I almost said screen sheet. Score sheet. There we go. Alright, so we're going to leave off the episode at that Spurs game that's going to be at the start of next episode. We're currently sitting nice 3 points ahead of Manchester United with a game in hand. So we've got about, if we win our game, we'll have about a 6-point lead in the title race. Or maybe if Chelsea win theirs, we'll have about a 5-point gap. But yeah, we're at the top of the Premier League this episode. We have the best defense in the league and almost the best offense in the league. United just barely above us. But they're letting the goals fly in, and we have a big part to do with that. Chelsea and Liverpool in the top 4. Kind of what you would normally expect. Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa. And then the rest of the top 10, Leicester, Leeds, Everton, Wolves. Currently in the relegation zone are Fulham, Brentford, and Burnley. So it's tight, too. It's about 5 points between Arsenal and Burnley. Arsenal are 14th. What a disaster season they're having. But yeah, interesting that we have that. We know our team that we're playing against in the round of 16 of the Champions League, but I'm going to make you guys wait until February to figure that out because I'm mean. And let's just take a look really quick and see how our scorers and stuff are doing. Our top scorer at the club, Phil Foden, 11 goals, 4 assists. Wow, that's crazy. Raheem Sterling with 10 goals. Mbappe really starting to put in the numbers in this episode as well. De Bruyne doing really well. Bernardo Silva making a case to play even more games. And, I mean, just what a team we have. Leroy Sané and Ferran Torres both doing really well. They might have to start competing a bit more for their positions. Jesus has scored quite a few goals. Cancelo has scored. Kyle Walker, Cancelo getting involved. Riyad Mahrez doing a little bit. Gundo as well. Not doing as well. Maybe these are two players we could potentially look to replace in the January transfer window. Let me know what you guys think about that. We're going to get an injection of quite a bit of cash, and we could even sell these two guys and have a really, really good, impactful substitutes bench potentially in the next, next few months here. De Bruyne leading the way with with assists. Ederson has an assist and 6 clean sheets, which is not great, but not terrible. So yeah, that's going to cap off the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one where we'll start off against Tottenham Hotspur and go into the January transfer window. So really, really do let me know what you think about potentially replacing Gundo and Riyad Mahrez. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.